Hello, and welcome to Regrowtech India. I'm your host, Durin Nayab, and this is the very first episode of the Aptitude series. Like I mentioned in the last video, in this series, we will be taking up aptitude questions and the related concepts with it. And I really hope that you understand these concepts. Just a word of caution, if you do not understand any concepts or there are more questions that you'd like for me to take up, please post those questions on the comments below so that we can take up the questions as soon as possible. Without further ado, though, let's get started with the question. The first question is related to time, speed, and distance, and the question is right now on your board. So the question says, walking at 5/7 the usual speed, you will reach the market 16 minutes late. What is your usual time taken to reach the market? Now, a quick concept related to this. So basically, here we have a concept where the distance is constant, right? And the speed and the time is actually changing. So first, let's understand the relationship between speed and time, and then we'll come back to the question. So let me take you here. Now, let's imagine your home and your school is at a certain distance we are unaware of. You take a speed of 10 kilometers an hour, with which you take about 2 hours to reach school. Okay. Now, what is the distance between your home and school? Can be easily calculated with speed multiplied by time, which is 10 times 2 is equals 20 kilometers an hour. Oops, 20 kilometers, not kilometers an hour. This is distance, right? So 20 kilometers it is. So the distance between your home and your school is 20 kilometers. I understand nobody lives that far away or nobody goes at a distance of 10 kilometers an hour. But bear with me for the question. Okay. Now I am saying that I'm going to decrease the speed by half, meaning the speed, which is 10, half of 10 is 5. I'm going to change the speed to 5. And as soon as I change the speed to 5 kilometers an hour, the time would be doubled, meaning the speed would be half, the time would be doubled. Let's see how. So speed is 5 kilometers an hour, distance is constant, 20 kilometers. Therefore, time would be distance divided by speed, which is distance divided by speed. What am I writing? I am writing correctly, which is 20 divided by 5, which is 4 hours. And as you can see, the double of 2 is 4. So this is becoming twice when this is half of it, right? So as you can see, the relationship between the speed and the time is inversely related. So they are both inversely related. The speed is inversely related to time. Therefore, I'm going to say that, okay. So basically what happens is whenever there are fractions in terms of speed and time, they become the reciprocal of one another. Meaning in this case, let's say the speed was half, the time was 2, right? So speed and time. Now, let's get to the question, because in the question we have the exact same thing. So here the speed is 5/7. Let me take a brighter color. The speed is 5/7. Therefore, the time would be 7/5 of the usual speed. Oops, usual time, because we are talking about time here, right? I am going to say let time be x. Okay, when the time is x, the time taken now, the new time is 7/5 of the usual time. So new time equals 7/5 of x. Now, in order to calculate extra time, we are going to simply subtract the new time 7/5 of x minus the usual time, which is x. Therefore, this will become, if I take an LCM 5, this is 7x minus 5x, which is 2x upon 5. Now 2x upon 5, which is your extra time, by the way, is same as the extra time given to us, which is 16 minutes. Now if I apply it, you'll get an equation. So let me solve it here on the side. 2 upon 5x, which is the extra time calculated, equals 16 minutes. Therefore, x equals 16 times 5 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 eights are 16, and 8 times 5 is 40. So x is 40. And considering this is the time that the usual time to reach the market, 40 minutes is the answer. And yes, 40 minutes is there in the options as well, right? So I hope you understood the question. If you have any doubts, you can go back to the video, watch it again. And if you like the video, please hit that like button. If you did not like the video, you can always give your reasons in the comments. If you want us to take any more questions, you can always write down, put the comments with the questions so that we can take those questions up. And in order to stay tuned to the playlist, please add the playlist and subscribe. Have a good day.